The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 14th of February 1661, Valentine's Day. Up early and to Sir William Batten's, but would not go in till I asked whether they had opened the door was a man or a woman, and Mingo, who was there, answered, a woman, which, with his tone, made me laugh. So up I went and took Mrs. Martha for my Valentine, which I do only for complacency, and Sir William Batten, he going the same manner to my wife, and so we were very merry. About 10 o'clock we, with a great deal of company, went down by our barge to Deptford, and there only went to see how forward Mr. Pett's yacht is, and so all into the barge again, and so to Woolwich, on board the Rosebush, Captain Brown's ship, that is brother-in-law to Sir William Batten, where we had a very fine dinner, dressed on shore, and great mirth, and all things successful. The first time I ever carried my wife a shipboard, and also my boy, Wainman, who hath all this day been called young Pepys, as Sir William Penn's boy, young Penn. So home by barge again, good weather, but pretty cold. I to my study and began to make up my accounts for my lord, which I intend to end tomorrow. To bed. The talk of the town now is, who the king is like to have for his queen, and whether Lent shall be kept with the strictness of the king's proclamation, which it is thought cannot be, because of the poor who cannot buy fish. And also the great preparation for the king's crowning is now much thought upon and talked of. The 15th of February 1661. At the office all the morning, and in the afternoon at making up my accounts for my lord tomorrow, and that being done, I found myself to be clear, as I think, £350 in the world, besides my goods in my house, and all things paid for. The 16th of February 1661. To my lord in the morning, who looked over my accounts and agreed to them. I did also get him to sign a bill, which do make my heart merry, for £60 to me in consideration of my work extraordinary at sea this last voyage, which I hope to get paid. I dined with my lord, and then to the theatre, where I saw The Virgin Martyr, a good but too sober a play for the company. Then home. The 17th of February 1661, Lord's Day. A most tedious, unreasonable, and impertinent sermon by an Irish doctor. His text was, "Scatter them, O Lord, that delight in war." Sir William Batten and I very much angry with the parson, and so I to Westminster as soon as I came home to my lord's, where I dined with Mr. Shepley and Howe. After dinner, without speaking to my lord, Mr. Shepley and I into the city, and so I home and took my wife to my uncle White's, and there did sup with them, and so home again and to bed. The 18th of February 1661. At the office all the morning, dined at home with a very good dinner, only my wife and I, which is not yet very usual. In the afternoon, my wife and I, and Mrs. Martha Batten, my Valentine, to the Exchange, and there, upon a pair of embroidered and 6 pair of plain white gloves, I laid out 40 shillings upon her. Then we went to a mercer's at the end of Lombard Street, and there she bought a suit of lute-string for herself, and so home. And at night I got the whole company and Sir William Penn home to my house, and there I did give them Rhenish wine and sugar, and continued together till it was late, and so to bed. It is much talk that the king is already married to the niece of the Prince de Ligne, and that he hath 2 sons already by her, which I am sorry to hear, but yet am gladder that it should be so than that the Duke of York and his family should come to the crown, he being a professed friend to the Catholics.